For our next story, let me ask you a question. What is China best known for? Chances are you'll say exports. Their products are cheap, mass-produced, and often copied from the West. China has a reputation for this. Counterfeiting consumer products. They copy everything. The strategy has served them well so far, but it has its limits. And China is now discovering those limits. It is trying to make high-tech products. The West is blocking access to the know-how, so Chinese companies are facing gaps. They cannot copy what they don't have access to. So Beijing has come up with a new plan. Poach Western talent. If you can't get the products and the tech, get the people who are making them. And for this, China is setting up international offices. They're wooing top talent with lucrative offers. And when I say lucrative, I mean a 300% salary hike. Basically, Chinese companies are throwing big money. They're tripling salaries. And this is designed for a certain kind of workers, those who work in the tech space in fields like semiconductors and artificial intelligence. This talent is in very high demand and the supply is limited. So China is turning to the world's top technology hubs like Taiwan, which is a leading chip manufacturer, or the Silicon Valley, which is home to some of the world's top tech companies, and also parts of Europe like Germany and the Netherlands. And leading this effort is China's tech giant Huawei. It is trying to poach from companies like ASML. ASML is a Dutch company. It manufactures machines which produce chips. Now, ASML is the best in the business. It's a market leader with a near monopoly. ASML machines make the world's most advanced semiconductors. You cannot do without them. Now, China cannot buy these machines because Western powers have restricted ASML. The company is barred from selling machines to China or to Chinese companies like Huawei. So Beijing is resorting to the next best thing. It is poaching the talent that built these machines. It's a time-tested strategy. Poaching is how companies get access to trade secrets, insider knowledge, and rare skill sets. But this is not just a corporate game. Companies like Huawei are not just businesses. They are an extension of the Chinese state. And they are pursuing foreign workers aggressively. Reports say many of these people have got several calls, emails, even messages on LinkedIn to discuss job offers. We don't know how successful Huawei has been. But the West and its allies are on guard, and they're trying to stop this poaching from China. Taiwan, for example, has put strict rules in place. It closely monitors recruitment by Chinese companies. South Korea, too, is changing its laws. It wants to enforce tough punishments and block transfer of any sensitive know-how. The US and Europe are also stepping up. They have mobilized their intelligence agencies. Despite all of this, the Chinese are making progress in the tech space. Earlier this month, Huawei unveiled a new phone, the Mate 70. It runs on Huawei's own software. Earlier, they relied heavily on Western technology. Their phones use the Android software, which is made by Google. Many components also came from Western suppliers, but now Huawei is phasing them out.
But this is about self-sufficiency. All of this, everything you see here when you open up a smartphone and see 90% of the chips